Hello, welcome to DIY is my happy place. I'm Amy, and today I'm going to have you come along with me. We are going to go shopping at my favorite store, and I'm going to show you how I come up with DIY projects. So come along, let's have some fun. You guessed it, the Dollar Tree, my favorite place to go and get inspiration. I like to go into the store and see what's in there. I don't make a decision on what I'm going to do until I see what I can get, because I always feel like you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. And oh yes, I think some of these things will work just perfectly. And I bet you're wondering what kind of craft I'm going to do with a pool noodle or styrofoam balls. Let me give you a little hint. It does have to do with an angel gnome. I need to stock up on some sweat socks, both in black and white for my gnomes. That's another video. But today, I'm going to be talking about crazy things that can be turned into something different than what they originally were. Like this wreath. Yes, I have a big plan for that. And it has nothing to do with a wreath. Oh yeah, we're going to have fun. But let's talk about today. Today, I'm going to plant some seedlings. Now, in Omaha, it is still too cold to put these in the ground, so I'm going to start them in my house. And I have a little trick that will help give these seeds the start that they really deserve. And then I also picked up some strawberry shoots from Menards because I absolutely love strawberries and I want to start some strawberry plants. And I actually have a really cool DIY that I'm going to do with my strawberry plants because I've planted strawberry plants in flower beds in previous years because I think that strawberry plants look so pretty, and why not have them in your flower beds? Only one problem. Where I live, I have a nature dry riverbed right behind my house, and there are all kinds of animals that like to come up into my flower beds and eat my strawberries. They don't seem to bug a lot of other things, but they really love the strawberry plants. So I've yet to harvest a single strawberry. So I'm going to be doing it different this year. I'm going to be building my own strawberry planter that will be above ground. So I won't have every little animal in the neighborhood eating my strawberries. Now, to get started with this, I'm going to go ahead and put these little shoots and roots in water to really get them so they have a jump start before I put them into the soil. And I want to peel them apart a little bit so that I still want a few clusters for each plant, just because I'm going to pinch off the ones that are not as healthy as the other. I want the best ones to win out. Now, the rest of this soil that was left in the package, I will still use that. You know me, I don't waste anything. Now, I love using toilet paper rolls to start my plants, and really cardboard of any kind. Worms love cardboard, and worms create beautiful soil that makes your plants happy. So I really love to use cardboard as much as I can. Now, I've been saving up toilet paper rolls, but I don't have quite enough for what I need, so I'll just cut some cardboard and use a little bit of packing tape to create more, because I want to be able to have all my starts at the same time. So I just have this piece of cardboard that was at the bottom of some drinks that I got, and I just cut them into circles. Some of them are shorter than others because for the herbs, they don't need long root system. They can get started in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and use some of my soil that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And yes, my Dollar Tree is $1.25 now, but it's still worth it because it was fast and easy. And I didn't even have a plan to start working on my seeds yet until I saw that dirt, and then I realized, hey, today's the day. Today's the day. I'm going to get this going. So I'm going to put some dirt about halfway through, which doesn't really matter because I'm going to be putting my strawberry plants into empty containers, but I just wanted to see how this was all going to fit in here. And then I'm going to put some of my starter soil, so it's about half and half. Now, in order to get when you're planting seeds, this is perfect. This is exactly how you'd want to do it. But when I have my strawberry plants that are already kind of in the root system, in order to get them in there, I have to pull them out of the dirt, put them in, and then put the dirt in. I hope this isn't too confusing. But definitely this is a lot cheaper than buying the strawberry plants already potted, because they'll be, well, I don't know, 4 times as expensive. I got all of these plants, I think they were about it cost me $6 and there's about 12 plants in there. So about 50 cents a plant. Now if it was in its self-potted plant from a nursery, it's going to be a lot more than that. Now my favorite vegetable has to be cucumbers. All my kids, all my family, everybody loves cucumbers. So I'm going to go ahead and plant quite a few cucumbers. And those lovely animals that I talked about earlier, if I get the plants really well established in the house before I plant them, they will leave at least some of the cucumbers alone. So I'm just going to shove my little seeds down in, and I'm putting 2 per pot. Now, when I actually plant it, I will pinch off one of them. I'm only going to leave the healthiest one to overtake the corner in my yard. Now, I don't have a very big garden area at my house because we have a volleyball court in the backyard, and that's what we do, in a inflatable swimming pool and the like. So gardening isn't a big thing. So I like to plant things in flower beds, in pots that I can take in and out, and also in the corner. I noticed in the corner of my yard, there's an area where it's right at the fence line. It's just obnoxious. It's kind of a pain to mow and trim and whatever, because I can't get the mower to go around. Anyway, to make a long story short, in the corner of my yard is where I'm going to plant my cucumber plants. And I have the most fabulous technique for planting garden areas over grass. It's so fast, so easy, and I'll do a tutorial on that. But right now, we're going to be talking about starts. The cucumber and strawberry plants only have 1 or 2 seeds per container, but the herbs, you can put a bunch in each one. Now, you definitely want to be able to have it where the water can drain through. That's why I like having it on cardboard. And then I put that on a cooling rack so it doesn't fall apart. I will actually have a cookie sheet under it to catch the water when I put water on this, because you don't want it seeping everywhere. But once the water has finished seeping for the watering, you can actually rinse off your cookie sheet and use it. I actually used my cookie sheet last night after I got done planting these. So this is what it looks like. And again, the water can drip through. You just put it on any piece of cardboard. It doesn't matter what it is. And the water will drip through. You don't want it to be ponding in there. And then once it's done dripping, you can use your cookie sheet as normal. Make sure that you put this in a nice sunny place. Eventually, when it warms up enough that we don't have bipolar weather, I'll be able to plant them outside. There we go. All done. That was a fast, easy DIY. And if you want to see what I'm going to do with the wreath, that's not going to be a wreath, or my angel gnome, subscribe now and ring the bell to all so you'll be notified of my next posts. And I will see you again soon. See ya.